Statement of the spokesperson of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. In response to the recent remarks by Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs of Thailand, Sihasak Phumketkaew, regarding the stalled talk on the Cambodia-Thailand land border issues, the spokesperson of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of Cambodia makes the following statement. Thailand's Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister claimed in Beijing this week that Cambodia's decision to pursue compulsory conciliation under the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea (UN) clause has closed the door to talks on the land border. This is simply not true. The maritime boundary and the land boundary are governed by different legal frameworks and different bilateral mechanisms. Cambodia resorts to UN clause concern the maritime border alone. UN clause is itself an agreed and peaceful means for resolving maritime dispute, and its use should reassure rather than causing concern of a neighbor genuinely committed to the rule of international law. It cannot credibly be treated as a ground for suspending unrelated work on demarcating the land boundary through the JBC already agreed in the MOU of June 14, 2000 and reaffirmed in the 27 December 2025 ceasefire. It is worth recalling that it has been Thailand that has unilaterally withdrawn from this agreed framework for bilateral negotiation on maritime issues, despite Cambodia's request that it not do so. It is also noted that while protesting Cambodia's initiation of the UN clause dispute settlement process, Thailand has previously repeatedly signaled its own intention to rely on UN clause to resolve the maritime issues. Cambodia therefore calls on Thailand to stop creating pretexts for its deliberate delays and to return in good faith to the demarcation process both countries have already agreed to under the terms of the 2000 MOU and 27 December 2025 ceasefire. There is no reason whatsoever, whether legal or practical, for further delaying progress on the land boundary demarcation by the JBC in parallel with the maritime process under UN clause. This call is echoed well beyond the region. On 11 July 2026, the Parliamentary Assembly of the Francophonie adopted a resolution reaffirming support for Cambodia's sovereignty and territorial integrity, calling for de-escalation and expressing support for the resumption of the Joint Boundary Commission demarcation work. The international community expects Thailand to respect the long-standing 1962 and 2013 judgment of the International Court of Justice (ICJ) on the Temple of Prevahir and the elimination of the land boundary in accordance with its treaty of 1904 and 1907 as expressly reaffirmed between the parties in the 2000 MOU. Delaying the demarcation process indefinitely in order to render permanent and annex unlawful occupied Cambodian territory is a flagrant violation of the UN and ASEAN charters and cannot be allowed to stand. Phnom Penh, 20 July 2026.